What's up, YouTube? I am getting away from these power lines because literally it gives me a headache. I don't understand how people live under high discharge, whatever they call these things. It literally, just like a cell phone against my head, gives me a headache in the same spot in the base of my neck. Also, don't use cell phones like connect to the phone, like talking to somebody inside of a vehicle, because it literally bounces. You're literally in a Faraday cage, which contains or excludes there's no crossover from inside to outside of electricity. So you're basically like in a microwave when you use your cell phone connected phone connection when you in the side of a vehicle. So that's not good for you. Also, ground every day. And the purpose of this video, the topic is grounding is putting your feet on the earth. I just did it for 20 minutes. I'm waiting to start a job at that house to move stone around. And again, I'm waiting on somebody. And it aggravates the living you know what out of me. But I got to do my grounding next to this really awesome community garden, which is kind of at the base of some foothills here in North Boulder, on this path. And so literally I literally cut granite stone for like 7 hours yesterday. My upper body was toast. I did grounding for 30 minutes last night, and within 20 minutes of feet on the ground, bare feet, 80% of the pain was gone. Like it is every time. And now I think I'm going to be doing it 20 minutes per day, early in the day and in the evening. But I'm in control of my life, and that's a beautiful thing. That's the topic of this video. I made it clear to this guy that time is far more important to me than money. I just said time is extremely important to me. I don't really want to wait an hour for you to delay things, but like if this happened for a second time, I won't work with him anymore, and I won't worry about it at all, because I have other people that I work with that call me to do work for them, because I've been doing this type of work, labor projects with homeowners, gigs off Craigslist, moving, landscaping, junk hauling, all types of different gigs. I've been doing this work for 4 years, so a lot of it is referral based, and old people, clients that I've worked for, they call me. I keep my options open, and that's why I'm free. I don't ever worry about losing a job. This is a pretty good paying job. He's got like literally 2 weeks of work for me over here at this house, and I don't care if he's late one more time. I won't work with him again, because the 2 hours of my life that I lose is far more important. I'll just sit in my van and just take the money from my business that I make and drive less and take long, don't build the van out, wait longer, wait for the good situation. Every working relationship in the past 4 years since I started doing this has ended for one of two reasons: time or money. Don't mess with my time. That's a number one prerogative, like directive of my life. Just I show up on time to work, and nobody's time is more valuable. When someone is late consistently, basically what they're saying to you is my time is more valuable than yours. And that, I don't tolerate it. And the fact that I don't have a job, I don't have to worry about sucking up to a boss. People call me to help them with this. I'm far more appreciated doing that type of work. I don't like working for business owners. I'd much rather work for a homeowner, because homeowners appreciate you, because they want your help and you help them and then they're happy. Whereas business owners just try and look for ways to make more money off of you. And that's the other thing, the money side. The other reason why I stopped working with people, 95% of every person that I've had some sort of like longer term working relationship, I do not work with them anymore, because they messed with my time, or they decided that they were trying to weasel more money or give me less money for my time than they originally were, or the terms changed because they essentially want to give me less money. And I don't tolerate that either. And I have the ability and the freedom to do that because I have options, and I don't have a job, and I don't have a boss. So I highly recommend grounding. First of all, And second of all, take control of your life, people. It is a beautiful. I have good days, I have bad days, but most of my days are based on what I want to do that day. Going to a hot springs, going just taking a drive somewhere, or working on my business. I don't have to run up and rush out the door and sit in traffic. And there's some statistic where like 20 to 30% of all heart attacks happen during rush hour when people are commuting to or from work. And this guy has a funny joke about that it's basically, I think it's Kyle Kinane. He says it's like a backwards race to see who can have the shittiest day first. And it's totally, most people are miserable going to jobs they hate, afraid of losing them. They have no control over their lives. And granted, I have advantages in that I'm single. I've been in a relationship for 12 years of my adult since I was 17 years old. But today I'm very, very, very single. No children, no mortgage, very few responsibilities. So it's easy for me to live off a lower income and be choosier about my working situation than somebody who's got a mortgage and kids or trying to maintain a relationship, because relationships cost money. And I'm not saying I don't want to be in one, but there's the more I look into it, and it's very hard. I had a woman that from 17 to 27 used to like do my laundry, cook me food like 5-6 days a week, buy me things at the store, and just want to be with me, just want to be with me all the time. And I was dumb enough at early 20s to think that because we had differences and some not a lot of things in common and different sets of values, kind of, I was also just a dumb, young, immature, taking things for granted idiot, that I could find a woman in a relationship like this anywhere. And obviously, simply not the case. I was 100% wrong about that. But take control of your life, people. It is a very great feeling. Whether or not I work for this guy again or move another piece of stone or cut another piece of stone for him, I do not worry about losing my job. I do not. I'm not on anybody else's schedule except maybe 1 or 2 days a week. So take control of your life, people. Please share, like, and subscribe if you so desire. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.